Okay, we're installing the FLOWMASTER Outlaw Axle-Back Exhaust system. The clamps are pre-greased on the threads and ready to go. You need a 15mm socket wrench, some blaster PB penetrating spray to get the old bolts off, mallet wrench just in case you kind of have to knock the old clamps off there. You also need some tire ramps. Make sure they fit your tire size and width and the weight. And tire chocks. Stop the car from moving. Make sure your e-brake is on. So the first step is to remove the clamp around the stock muffler. You're going to want to spray it with some PB Buster to loosen up the bolts. It just takes a minute or two to soak in. Next, we're going to remove the mounts. There's a screw up there above the muffler you have to get to, and then there's a mount back here that you have to remove. In order to get the stock muffler off, you have to remove the mounts and the clamp, and then we're going to just pull the muffler off. Move the mounts from the old muffler to the new FLOWMASTER Outlaw. I will put that on. We're going to loosen the clamp up here. There we go. Okay, so we sprayed some PB Buster on the bolt here for the clamp. 15mm socket wrench we're going to use to get this one off. It's usually pretty tight right on the first try. There. Got it. There we go. Alright, that's good enough. Pull the clamp apart. Okay, now we're going to take off the rear mount. There we go. Small wrench to get in here. Now there's one up above here. You see it? The bolt up there? That's a bolt right there. Give it a turn. You'll notice the muffler will start to loosen up on this first one. The forward mount is still holding it up. It's still attached to the exhaust. Now, last bolt. There's a bolt right there. You have to just feel around on the upper or forward mount. I'm going to try to do the other one. Oh, this bolt on the upper forward mount is just one click at a time on the ratchet. Okay, so finally getting the front forward mount off. You gotta be patient there. There's not a lot of room to rotate stuff. Alright, I'm gonna move over and pull this thing off. Alright, up here. Yeah. Okay. There's the stock muffler. Alright. Get that out of the way. Alright. So, air the muffler's off. The mounts are off. Alright. So, next, we take the mounts off. Take the mounts off of the old stock muffler. Same exact way. put them on the new one. You also want to make sure your clamp is on the right way. This is on the wrong way, so you need the bolt facing downward. This is for the left driver's side muffler. The bolt on the clamp needs to be facing downward and on the outside of the car. Alright, let's get this on the car. Okay. Hand me the muffler. Okay. You're gonna have to hold the muffler in the back, Charlie. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide the muffler on. Get that fitted first. Get that in there. All the way up. It should be a lot easier to get on than taking off the old muffler. That was a pain. Okay. So now get the old mounts back on. You could put you need to put a bolt in the mount right there, and then there's another bolt on the side, and then there's a bolt in the mount up here, which is kind of hard to reach, and another bolt right there. We're going to do that right now. Well, first, you want to paint some anti-lock onto the bolts prior to screwing them in. It'll help lubricate. So you're going to want to put on some anti-lock grease before you put it in, not too much, and then put it in. Okay, so I got one screw in for the forward mount. Now I'm going to put the clamp on to keep the exhaust pipe in place. Okay, so get the bolts on for the muffler mounts. All right. Okay, so putting the clamp on, you want it really tight so there's no exhaust leaks. So get that clamp on there really nice and tight. So passenger side FLOWMASTER Outlaw Axle-Back is now installed.
Okay, now the FLOWMASTER Outlaws are installed.
Okay, so let's do a comparison of the 2006 Mustang GT stock mufflers versus the FLOWMASTER Outlaw Axle-Back mufflers after install. Here's the stock mufflers. is the FLOWMASTER Outlaw Axle-Back mufflers.